this songwriting magic video, I want to address my comments directly at beginners, absolute beginners in songwriting. And specifically, I want to address some things to beginners who are finding it a struggle to get their songs written, and a struggle to believe that they can write good or great songs. So what I've done is I've put together 5 points for you, and these are things that you tend not to get told when you're on a songwriting course or get told by your songwriting tutor. So I'm going to summarise the 5 points first, and then I'll briefly talk a little bit about them. The first point is that learning to write songs is difficult. Second point is all great songwriters start from the same place. Third point, stick at it, and I guarantee you will master your craft. Fourth point is, you do not learn to write songs by reading about how to write songs. You do not learn how to write songs by listening to people like myself giving you techniques. You learn to write songs by writing songs. And point number 5, you will never stop learning. Okay, so those are the 5 things that I will briefly cover. First point, learning to write songs is difficult because learning to learn any skill is difficult. Any beginner of any particular discipline finds it difficult to get the thing done that they're trying to do because they're just a beginner. And it takes time to get good at things. Along the way, you're obviously going to get very frustrated. You're going to write a lot of shit songs. And you're going to make lots of mistakes. Now, I'm perversely a big believer in the idea that you should write lots of shit songs. Because as a beginner, actually, to be honest with you, at any point in your songwriting journey, it's only by writing shit and cliches and songs that have already been written that you'll learn what a good song is. You'll learn, and also you write out all of the things that most beginner songwriters write, all the cliches that you write. You've got to get them out of your system. So you've just got to keep writing lots of songs and not worry about whether you're writing a masterpiece. Because at that point, I mean, there will be some people who will write the first song and it will be a huge hit and a fantastic song. But those people are very rare. Most of us, myself included, have to learn to write songs. So it's a process. It takes experience. And every song you write gives you more experience. So that's point 1. Learning to write songs is actually difficult. So you just have to learn how to do it. Point 2, all great songwriters started from the same place as you. They all started from zero. They all had those points of sheer frustration. And they all thought when they listened to their favourite songwriters or their favourite artists, there's no way I could ever be as good as them. What they got is some kind of magic, some kind of born talent that I don't have. Every one of them thought that. They looked at their favourite songwriter, whether it be John Lennon or Burt Bacharach or whoever it was, and they thought, they really have the magic. I'm just a mere human being struggling to write songs here. Well, let me tell you, that's not actually true. All of those songwriters that you put up on a pedestal were at some point in the same position and in the same point in their journey that you are on right now. And they had the same worries and the same struggles that you're having right now. And they became good through practice. They wrote lots of songs, they got better, and they got so good that it looked like magic. But that magic was only created through experience, learning to write songs. And they only did that by writing lots of songs, which is a point later on. So point 3 is stick at it. Do not be downhearted if you feel you're not writing the songs that you want to write. You just have to keep stick at it. I can guarantee you that your craft will get better. It could be a slow journey or it could be a medium fast journey. It doesn't matter. You just have to keep going. And I will guarantee you that you will get better and you will master your craft. You'll be more. One of the things that on another video in the course is I look at creativity and the brain. And just one small point that I got out of that research was that you can learn to be more creative. Just as you can learn to be a better golfer, or you can learn to whittle wood, you can learn to be more creative. And the way you learn to be more creative is by being creative a lot. It's a skill that you, I don't know exactly the psychology of it, but I imagine that there are connections in your brain that just get stronger and stronger the more you do it, and you can become more creative. You'll obviously get better at understanding the craft of songwriting, and you will get to the point where other people will look at you and think, that person's got the magic. How come I'm just a mere mortal? I'll never get there. And they'll be looking at you because you've done the work and you've got good. Now this, of course, is different from being successful. Becoming a great songwriter is not the same as becoming a successful pop star or a successful songwriter. That's a different thing entirely. None of this video is about that. Okay. Number 4, which I've mentioned throughout, is you learn by writing songs, not by reading about it or watching songwriting videos or songwriting tutorials. There's just no shortcut. Think of it as a circle. You write something, you're unhappy with it, you recognise the things that you think are not good about it, you get better at those things, you write another song, that song's better than the last one, there's things about that you don't like, things about that you haven't quite grasped, you recognise that, and some of this is not conscious, a lot of this is subconscious. Just the more you write, you get better. It's just a circle, so you just go round and round and round and round, writing more songs and getting better at writing songs. Here's a couple of quotes for you. This is by Ed Bell in the book The Art of Songwriting. He said, "Do something as well as you can. Realise there's more to it than you thought. Be a bit smarter about it next time." And that sums it up. Another quote from Yogi Berra. "In theory, there is no difference between theory and practice. In practice, there is." And finally, number 5, you never stop learning. Now, I've been writing songs for a long time. 45 years maybe. And I never stop learning. I never stop discovering new things. I never think I have got good at songwriting, because there's always something new to learn, always something new to discover, as long as you've got the appetite for it and as long as you still love to write songs. So there's 5 points that I hope help the beginners out there to feel better about where they are in their songwriting journey. Songwriting magic.